what to say when going to a hair salon in Brazil? Watch today's lesson to learn what to say in Brazilian Portuguese the next time you go to a beauty salon, to a barber shop. Olá pessoal! Today's lesson was inspired by a comment made by a subscriber who wants to get a haircut in Brazil. Thank you very much for your suggestion. And if you also have lesson suggestions, leave me a comment or better, send me your request by video in Portuguese. I would like to listen to you speak Portuguese. It doesn't matter if you're still a beginner. Rehearse it a little, it's okay. Send the video to this email address, but if you are a little more private, you can send me your request by audio. Let's begin. In today's lesson, we are going to learn some Brazilian Portuguese words and phrases commonly used at a hair salon. To begin, note that hairdresser in Brazilian Portuguese is cabeleireiro. Cabeleireiro, cabeleireira. Don't worry, Brazilians also struggle to say these words right. Cabeleireiro, cabeleireira. These professionals work at a hair salon, or in Portuguese, salão de beleza. Salão de beleza, or simply, salão. Salão. By the way, a cabeleireiro, cabeleireira takes care of men's and women's hair. But a barber, or in Portuguese, barbeiro, only cuts men's hair. Barbeiro. The place where the barber works is known as barbearia. Barbearia. Before going to a hair salon or to a barber shop, you usually make an appointment, which in Portuguese is marcar horário, or marcar uma hora. Marcar uma hora. For example, I'd like to make an appointment to get a haircut, please. Eu gostaria de marcar horário para cortar o cabelo, por favor. Repita. Eu gostaria de marcar uma hora para cortar o cabelo, por favor. To say which service you want, you may use eu gostaria de, eu quero. Yeah, so for example, I'd like to have my hair cut. Eu gostaria de cortar o cabelo. Eu quero cortar o cabelo. Side note. Constructions like I'd like to have my hair cut, I'd like to get my hair cut cannot be translated word for word in Portuguese because they will make no sense. Below is the link to a full lesson in which you can learn more about causatives or the lack of causatives in Portuguese. Link to it is in the box below, yeah? For now, at a hair salon, simply say eu gostaria de, and then the service you want to have done. Eu gostaria de cortar o cabelo. Eu quero cortar o cabelo. Another example. I'd like to keep the same cut. Eu gostaria de manter o mesmo corte. Eu quero manter o mesmo corte. I'd like it short in front. Eu gostaria de curto na frente. Eu quero curto na frente. At the back. Eu gostaria de curto atrás. Eu quero curto atrás. On top. Eu gostaria de curto em cima. Eu quero curto em cima. At the sides. Eu gostaria de curto dos lados. Eu quero curto dos lados. Not too short. Não muito curto. Não muito curto. Oh, very short. Bem curto. Bem curto. Just trim the ends, please. Só apare as pontas, por favor. Só apare as pontas, por favor. You may ask the professional to trim the back. Apare atrás, por favor. Apare atrás, por favor. The sides. Apare dos lados, por favor. Apare dos lados, por favor. Oh, the beard. Eu gostaria de aparar a barba. He has to trim the beard. Eu gostaria de aparar a barba. Eu quero aparar a barba. Apare a barba, por favor. The mustache. Eu gostaria de aparar o bigode. Eu quero aparar o bigode. Apare o bigode, por favor. The sideburns. Eu gostaria de aparar as costeletas. Eu quero aparar as costeletas. Apare as costeletas, por favor. Oh, I'd like to have my hair layered. Yeah? Eu gostaria de cortar em camadas. Eu quero cortar em camadas. I'd like to shorten my bangs. Eu gostaria de cortar a franja. Eu quero cortar a franja. I'd like to have my hair dyed. Eu gostaria de pintar o cabelo. Eu quero pintar o cabelo. I'd like to get my hair straightened. Eu gostaria de fazer alisamento. Eu quero fazer alisamento. I'd like to have a Brazilian hair straightening or a Brazilian blowout. Eu gostaria de fazer escova progressiva. Eu quero fazer escova progressiva. I'd like to have my hair blow-dried straight. Eu gostaria de fazer escova. Eu quero fazer escova. Now, some conditions you may have with your hair are: I have oily hair. Eu tenho cabelo oleoso. O meu cabelo é oleoso. I have frizzy hair. Eu tenho cabelo com frizz. O meu cabelo tem frizz. I have dry hair. Eu tenho cabelo seco. O meu cabelo é seco. I have split ends. Eu tenho pontas duplas. O meu cabelo tem pontas duplas. In most hair salons in Brazil, when you want to have a haircut, the professional will first shampoo your hair, cut it, and then blow dry it. However, each service has their own cost, and sometimes the cost depends on how long your hair is. If you don't want any surprises at checkout, I recommend asking how much each service is up front. For example, quanto custa? Quanto custa para lavar? Quanto custa o corte masculino? Quanto custa o corte feminino? Quanto custa para secar? Quanto custa para fazer escova? If you want to have your hair shampooed or blow-dried, you can say, there's no need to. Não precisa lavar. Não precisa lavar. Não precisa secar. Não precisa secar. Before I give you my final recommendation, if you have come this far, give the lesson a thumbs up. Oh, thank you very much for your support. Now my final recommendation. If you want to make sure the hairstylist understands the kind of haircut you're looking for, show him, show her a picture. A realistic one, yes. and say, oh, I want it more or less like this. Ah, eu quero mais ou menos assim. Eu quero mais ou menos assim. Did you like today's lesson? What did you like the most? And I am positive that if you come to Brazil, you may find that lesson useful. Thank you very much for watching another lesson. See you next time. Até a próxima. Tchau!